Did it feel like boot camp when Lee Ermy came in screaming at you? He was going to rip off your head and shit down your head?
I have to kind of hold my tongue about Lee. There's not really much I can say about Lee. Lee is he's an NRA guy, he's an interesting fellow,
There's many interesting fellows in this region.
I mean, he's phenomenal in Full Metal Jacket. I mean, phenomenal. On set, you knew that what was happening when the camera was rolling was obviously what Stanley wanted, and it was the right thing, because you could feel it, Enough said.
You said an interesting thing earlier about the bathroom scene, your last scene, Pyle's last scene, about the direction you got from Stanley going in. And I was wondering if you could share that with the crowd.
Yeah, I've told the story before. The night before, we shot that bathroom scene in the morning. And the night before, Matthew and I were leaving, and we were walking to the parking lot, to the cars, and I didn't realize Stanley was behind me. I could hear him clearing his throat. He used to clear his throat occasionally, and I could hear it. And I turned, and he looked at me, and he said, "Do you know what you're going to do tomorrow?" Meaning in the morning when in the bathroom scene. And I said, "Yeah, I think so." And he said, "It has to be big. It has to be Lon Chaney big." And I was like, okay, I said, fine. And we went home, and I thought about it all night, and it was a good thing to say to me. I think it was the right thing for him to say to me.
Do you have the grounding in Lon Chaney to be able to turn that around?
No, I think that what he was trying to say is that what it did is it gave me guts to go there, to go to where I needed to go. I think he was trying to say, I don't know what he was trying to say, but whatever he did, it worked, because I went to a place, I didn't hold back. I went to a big place, a very kind of, I don't want to talk about it. You saw it, so it's like, I went there, and it worked.
Right?
Yeah.
It sure did.
Beautiful place, beautiful place.
And I remember I was telling Jan earlier at dinner that one of my fondest memories, and the reason why I'm here talking to you now, is because of Stanley Kubrick. And I mean, hands down, because of him, I'm here. And I remember the exact moment that I realized everything was going to be okay with my acting career was during that movie. I didn't really establish a close relationship with Stanley because I was so young and he was so big to me. And I just listened all the time to him, but he didn't say a lot, And we only did 3 takes in the bathroom scene of my side of the scene. And then he would watch them back, and we watched them, 3 of them in a row, and back, after we shot them. And he was sitting in his chair in front of his monitor, and I was sitting here in a chair. And at the third take, he reached over and he put his hand on my wrist, and I thought, fuck yeah, I thought I have a career. This is awesome. But it's one of my fondest memories ever in film. Was that moment there?
It's almost all downhill. You're in a Stanley Kubrick movie. Where do you go?
Well, it's tough.
We'd also like to open the floor to any questions.